Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Ball NZ. My name's Ian, and I'll be reviewing a recent movie, Hereditary. So I rented that out yesterday, thoroughly enjoyed it. Um, so I'll just be talking a little bit about the movie, plot, my thoughts, and yeah. So the cast, we have Gabriel Byrne. He's not in a lot of movies, but he's a really good actor. Obviously, he's in The Usual Suspects, The Man in the Iron Mask, and also he's the main antagonist in End of Days, which wasn't a bad movie. I enjoyed it at the time. And then we've got Toni Collette. So you may have seen her, obviously, in The Sixth Sense, Little Miss Sunshine, and one of her big debut, an Australian film, Muriel's Wedding. So yeah, a couple of those actors where they're really good. You don't see them in a lot. And of course, we've got Millie Shapiro, who plays the young girl. Now onto the movie. So it starts off with the grandmother, or a grandmother that's passed away, and there's 4 family members that are grieving, and the mother, she's sort of struggling. What she does is she makes these little miniature model things, replicas. If you've ever seen that film, Dinner for Schmucks, with the creepy little mice that he does, so it's kind of like that, but more detailed, and obviously with people. And then we've got the 2 kids, and I don't want to spoil it, but about 25 minutes into the movie, something crazy happens, and there's a really chilling scene. The little girl, she has her own sort of problems, so she needs to be sort of watched, taken care of closely. And then we have the older brother, who's has his own issues with the past with his mother, so he doesn't have a really good relationship with her. And then after that thing happens, it puts a bigger strain on the relationship, and things start happening, and so one thing about the movie, it's got this really weird, chilling soundtrack. At first, I actually thought it was, because I was watching it on my home theatre system at home, obviously, and I thought it was our neighbours playing their music, but there's this bass line that sort of keeps going on and off, and I just thought it was music from our neighbours. So I paused the movie, and it turns out it was the movie. But I wouldn't have actually noticed it if a person I was watching it with sort of pointed out. They're like, "What is that noise?" And so it is a little bit distracting, but it's actually really cool. So as I said, it's a little hard to follow, but watch it to the end, and it has a sort of, it all comes together. But I wouldn't say it's too long. I don't know if I'd be able to sit in it in the theatre. I get kind of uncomfortable unless I'm really, really enjoying the movie. But if I was to give it a mark out of 10, a rating out of 10 I should say, I'd say a 6.5, mainly because of me having to find it hard to follow, and I probably could only watch it once or twice, and I didn't enjoy it to the point where I could say, right, I really want to watch that movie again. It just had some really cool scenes in it. One thing that was a bit of a letdown that I don't really like in some of these films is where they have the sort of moving, levitating objects. They sort of overdone that a bit to the point where it was unrealistic. I like the more subtle side of those sort of things. It makes it seem a lot more realistic, such as the Conjuring series. But yeah, so yeah, that's all for me. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.